friends of the Baguette tale, it is time once again to join the sweet man himself. And let me tell you how sweet it really was today to be loading into the game and see the words King Baguette, king of, surprisingly, completely out of left field, Pisa itself. And in an act of total coincidence, or perhaps total madness, one may say, I accidentally set ourselves up a goal, which is already in the game. I made a joke that Baguette, being the confused lunatic man that he is, filled with nothing but fervor for the Holy Spirit, might want to form his own Holy See. But not Holy See like the name for the Pope's domain, S-E-E, Holy See as in S-E-A, because my friend, he is right here on the Mediterranean. Turns out, according to Savaris K in the comment section yesterday, they said that there is a duchy, or a kingdom, I should say, known as Balio-Thyrinia. If we manage to get Majorca and Sardinia, Corsica, Sicily, that will let us form a custom, titular, very special kingdom, which by doing so gives you the ability to conquest anywhere in the Mediterranean for 80 years. We could form ourselves the actual Holy See, and I love nothing more than to find the secret kingdoms spread out through Crusader kings, which there are very, very many, and this just happens to be one that I've stumbled across accidentally. Again, perhaps in a fit of madness. Now, speaking of a fit of madness, we took Pisa yesterday. However, we took none of the land in the Pisa. We just stole the title, King of Pisa. But we are a king in name only, because the Doge of Pisa, whose title that we stole, owns all the land in Pisa. So we've got to try and get that back, but I also said, why don't we try and learn the language of the people of Pisa so that we can rule over them better? And that occurred to me that's far too much of a sensible option, given that we are supposed to be batshit insane. So we're going to cancel the learn the language of Dotetis, which I think was Italian Vulgar, right? Or something like that. In the bin with you. Why would we be learning that when we could go to Rome and we could learn Latin? He doesn't speak Latin. We can't learn Latin. Actually, is there anybody we could learn Latin from? How does the Pope not speak Latin? He speaks Italian, Vulgar, High German, and Anglic. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That was a fantastic idea, person in the comment section, but unfortunately, you have been absolutely shot down by the Pope. Which is a good person to be shot down by, to be fair. Does nobody speak Latin? Can I maybe find someone on the character finder? So we've been sorting by Latin heritage. It's bringing up all the kind of various different Latin kind of descendants here, so Sardinian Vulgar, Italian Vulgar, etc., etc., but no Latin proper. Maybe that's something we might eventually want to do, right? What about a bishop? A bishop surely speaks it. Italian Vulgar? No, I don't want to learn that. We can adopt things as a court language eventually. In fact, we can do that right now. What am I talking about? We've got a royal court because we are a king. King Baguette, that is. Right, hold on, we've got a problem here. Two knights are arguing who is the foremost knight of the realm. A healthy rivalry between medicine fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Arnul and Ansur is souring the mood at court. Arnul is rightly regarded as more skilled, but Ansur takes issue with that assertion. We can let them fight and say, may the best knight win, at which point one of them will die. We can say, take their swords and give them training blades, at which point they can prove themselves without killing one another, but it's less grand to not have a battle to the death at court. I will humble both of you. We fight and beat them both, or we say they're on the same side. Why do we lose the strat? Oh, because we're wrathful. Well, in that case, may the best knight win. Prove to yourself which one of you is a better servant of the Lord. It was Arnul. Hello. Was this other guy good? Oh, fuck, he was. He was better. Oh, god damn it. I mean, better in terms of martial. Shit, well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Never mind, these things happen. It was the will of the Lord. It was the will of the Lord, after all. Let's hang up our banner. Ooh, that looks nice back there. I think that's well suited. Now, can we change our court language? We speak Dual Vulgar, which is Vulgar French, basically. Can we learn Latin from anywhere? Can we learn Latin from anywhere? High German, Anglic, Czech. No, nowhere. Court language, none. Oh, shit. That would be so cool, but I'm afraid there is nothing. Damn. Okay. Well, never mind then, I suppose. We'll maybe put a pin in that and come back to it later on. We'll stick with what we've got for the time being, I guess. Do you want to do anything with the court that we now have to run? Do we want to spend some money improving the fashion, the food, the servants, the lodgings? No, to be completely honest with you. Ooh, can we change to a... Oh, so we can go for a diplomatic court type, which, when we increase our levels of court grandeur right, gives us bonuses. Not relevant right now. Scholarly court would be better because that offers learning. Scholarly and godly are pretty much two heads of the same coin right now, especially for a zealous character. So I'm going to choose a scholarly court instead. We can't afford this right now because, of course, we've only still got one county directly. We only directly own the capital, the capital, but the county we started with. We've got to take back Pisa first. Then after that, maybe we could spend some money on grandeur. It's a well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. Shall we begin spreading rumors at once about all of these people? That seems very deceitful and something a man of God wouldn't do. I'm surprised that being zealot wouldn't reduce that. Although I suppose if you see it to a means to an end, that would make some sense. Court spies for 5 years. He is paranoid. It's where I think we have to... Or this one, because of high dread, and we're wrathful as well. Oh, this is hard. Do we play the paranoid route? Do we play the wrathful route? I think we'll go with that one. It's available because of our high dread. And we want them to fear the Lord. I think that's the right way to go about it. Ah! Queen Cecilia is permanent with Babby being formed. Very good. We've uncovered yet another secret. Very good. Duke hold the II's lover. Fantastic. More money in the bank for me. A job done right gives 25% to hostile scheme success chance. Very relevant, given that our main money income is kidnapping sinners. So I'm quite good with that one. Thank you. And then after that, of course, twice schemed gives us the extra scheme. Kidnapping 2 people at once or doing whatever it is we need to do. After that, of course, schemer is absolutely nuts. When it loads. Another 25%, that's right, hostile scheme power. Oh, the intrigue plus 5 is going to directly correlate to a massive bonus to hostile scheme power as well. Or any scheme power, of course. Damn. I think we're in safe hands. We can go on a pilgrimage, and absolutely, I think we should in a moment. Why don't we hold court first before we head back out there into the world? Make sure people know us as the new ruler of Pisa officially. Then afterwards, we'll go out on another pilgrimage to celebrate. To celebrate the gifts of the Lord. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Hello. Over the last few days, I've heard a tale of a mighty hero of the peasantry who's won the hearts and minds of the common people through incredible deeds and matchless bravery. This hero goes by the name Simon. He's been defending the small folk from French raiders, and now has traveled all the way to seek an audience with me. There is no doubt that Simon is a great hero, however my court is adamant that I do not elevate a commoner beyond their station. We can reward him by bringing him into the court. Is he good? Has he been sent to us from the Lord? And maybe he has. Here's the thing. The court disagree that we should elevate a commoner, but he is an honest, brave knight, and clearly somebody that could do glorious things in our conquest against heretics and sinners. We can honor him, where we pay him gold, or we call him an impertinent peasant. No, you know what? I say we fuck the court, and not literally, and that would be sinful, and we bring him into the realm as an honored knight. This is a gift from the Lord, perhaps, and I would not send him away. Welcome. I would name you a knight, if we can. Maybe we can in a second. Let's go from the other menu. My lord, my steward often takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. He's going to survey the realm for 75 gold. It will take a few months before we pay that off. If you can't improve taxation, just ask for more taxes. Each of our vassals pays 5 gold. Are we going to upset all of our vassals by 15 just to get 5 gold? Absolutely not. But because we're ambitious, okay, so it would upset us not to do it. I'm taking that as he wants to do it. He who makes a beast out of himself. A gaggle of grossy peasants appear before my throne. They're armed with the most vicious flaming farming equipment I've seen in my whole career of quashing rebellions. One pokes a pitchfork through my favorite throne cushion.
This being which rules us is a demon incarnate. No real men could be capable of such violent extremities as we have faced. Take up arms and help us slay it before it transforms.
Oh, they think that we are a demon in man form. 150 prestige if we're able to convince them that we're no demon, we are a king, which is much, much worse. Ooh, you manipulate your reputation. That sounds good. A daring concept, Chancellor. Spread the word that I'm a demon. We would never want the nickname, the spawn of Satan. Are you joking? To be fair, as I said before, that's probably how everyone else views him. He's an insane, babbling lunatic who claims to do everything in the name of the Lord and somehow succeeds. Maybe people would think he is a demon man. Have I been so abominable? Oh, we cry, we lose 30 dread. I imagine we only got this event because we got so much dread in the first place, right? No, we will tell them. We are a king, and we are much, much worse. We fight for the Lord, and you should fear him, because he's an agent from above. You manipulate your reputation. 6 core grandeur is quite nice. Confident in Legis humanity. That's what we like to see, but we do lose control. Because we could have scared them into thinking we're a demon. My business here is done. Very good. And to show them how much of a demon we're not, let's go on a pilgrimage, eh? So, where have we got left to go to? We've been to... everywhere? Where haven't we been? We've been to Jerusalem. We've been to Santiago. We've been to... the Vatican. I think we've been everywhere. I have no idea. Because I think we started by going... have we been to Canterbury? We did go to Canterbury because I left someone behind there. Cologne was the first one we did because it was a short journey. Then I went to Jerusalem. Maybe we haven't been to the Vatican. Maybe I said something like, oh, we'll visit the Vatican after we're done with taking Pisa because then it's just next door. I don't remember. We're not going to take anybody with us. We have faith in the Lord. We do not need to hire anybody to join us in the entourage. We could take a cultural ambassador and we could make sure we could change the route to go through Pisa. Which actually might be a very sensible idea. Perhaps far too sensible for me. Let's do it. Let's plan the pilgrimage. Pious pilgrimage. Let's go to the Vatican. I want to change the route. How do I change the route again? Completely forgotten. Ah, customize route. There we are. Right, so we're going from Vermandois to the Vatican. I want to go to Pisa. Let's go add... so, it's backwards, right? So we want to add a detour to Pisa? That's on the way back. That's fine. What if we do it the other way around? We go from here to Pisa. That's on the way in. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Why is that the most dangerous place? Oh, because the... right, because the mayor of Pisa will probably just try and have us assassinated. Right, okay. And on the way back from the Vatican, we should go through Pisa again. And show him... oh, come on, it's a flex. You've got to admit. Show him that we're here to mean business. I like that a lot. Obviously... the journey is one of zealotry. We must meet the people of Pisa. I like this idea a lot. Maybe we'll take some mercenaries. No, faith in the Lord. You've got to put your money where your mouth is here. I think we'll take a cultural ambassador to show them that we mean well. And I think we don't fear danger. The man who fears danger might as well fear the Lord. We're going to be contemplative and we're going to take everybody with us. 494 gold. Okay, we're not going to take anybody with us. Could we just go for like a... shit, we can't afford anything. That one does give us more piety, whereas staying neutral does not. So I'm going to go... absolutely nobody at all. It will make travel more dangerous. You know what? God damn it. I have faith. I have faith. That's exactly what this whole series is about, right? Let's go. Queen Cecilia of Pisa has taken over the regency. Very nice. As my party passes through a small town, I notice a throng of people filling the market square. At the center, a man stands on an overturned fish cart. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent! Repent, I say, or you shall be damned for all eternity. Ah. The worrying-looking townsfolk nervously whisper to each other, fearful of the doomsayer's words. We can say that man is not a priest. Cast him down. Yes. Burn him. Burn him for falsely confessing. Some clearly deluded lunatic man probably hearing voices thinking he knows what's better. Oh, we can't stand for that here. Passing through the county of Bern, we take an opportunity to visit the church of Lausanne, a holy Roman center of Catholic authority. Adolf, a local minor priest, gives us a tour of the grounds and buildings. It's okay, it was still in style back then. He relates the history of the building and points out artworks, oh no, produced by local monastics, who are now gathered in their midday prayers. I shall join a prayer to God. What a sorry excuse for a church. Oh, that's quite enough, thank you. No, of course we would join in the prayer. Why wouldn't we? The high altitude and brisk air of Aosta has been a refreshing quality as we travel the local hill fort. The soldiers of the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I'm moving closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. It's Rodolfo. Would you like to join in, my lord? We can say I'm always up for a challenge and we gain rough terrain expert. Ooh, 7 days, 50 gold. Is this really what... has he got any interest in martial whatsoever? Wrathful? Ambitious. He's ambitious. He would want to try everything. Absolutely. We get the trait reckless. I like that he got reckless, actually, because that suits his wrathful nature a bit more. That's good. As we travel through Aosta, I take in the beautiful view from the mountainside. When I steal my eyes away to focus back on the stony path ahead, I realize we've been surrounded by a group of ruffians. Shall we talk it through with the ruffians? We persuade the bandits to let us pass freely, or we don't persuade them, we give them 50 gold. We go to battle with the bandits, at which point they're going to beat us. 81% chance they just beat us, take the money and the prestige. Or, what if I pay you to lead us through the mountains instead? Oh, interesting. Cultural acceptance between the French and the Cisalpinians increased by 2.5%. Or, it's their land and we pay them money. I think we should probably just try and talk it through. Because we do speak with the voice of God. We did not persuade the bandits and lost what little of the cash I've got left. Oh! Damn it, my hook expired. I was just about to say what we should be doing is pushing those bloody hooks so that we can get some money. Oh, Lord, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go for all this blackmail. 95% on that one, so that one will definitely happen. Hello. I've had this nagging sensation for a while. My pilgrimage has turned out to be far more hazardous than I anticipated. We could hire some people for the pilgrimage. For another 50 gold. This man seems like a fine specimen, and we bring him with us. He's not that good. Or, no, I have faith in God. That is exactly the modus operandi we were going for with this. Thank you. Oh, God. As we trek through Parma, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by leafy bushes. I'll have no more of your idiocy, you evil fop doodle. Alberic stamps his foot in the mud. You're the one who's whined on this entire journey, squealing, "Are we there yet?" at every crossroad, Orthon retorts. Come now, surely you two can make amends. 53% chance we smooth things over, gain a little bit of experience and prestige. Or, we beat them. Or, no, sorry, we have them fight. We're wrathful. So we should let them fight, I think. Excellent. Albert wins. Makes no difference to us. Right, sorry, back to the blackmailing here a second. Who else can we blackmail? Oh, haven't really got many more. We've got a duke here. Very nice. We've encountered many Catholic pilgrims on the route so far. However, we soon discover that they are Cathars. And they tell us this route is sacred to their people too. No, absolutely not. Only Catholics may take this journey. 57% chance we convert them. And we did. That's what we like to see. That's very nice. You made Lothar Runes come to a religious revelation. We made a friend with him. That's very nice. Okay. Duchess Matilda. Get blackmailed. This is fantastic. Actually, we've got a couple of dukes in our back pocket here. And now there's a Wayward Shrine. Are you going to make me give you money for this? Oh, for God's sake. Pisa is the home to a famous way shrine that I happen to be passing by today. Locals tell us it isn't uncommon for travelers to spend a few days praying there. Say a quick prayer and move on for 50 piety. Spend several days in prayer. We lose prestige but gain piety, or leave a small offering. With the money, we can enact the will of God. With prestige, it's pointless. We don't need prestige when we have piety. You can take that one. I'm speaking as him. I would really like more prestige, but... I feel like he doesn't care what other people think of him. I think he only cares, really, what the church think of him. Let's get to blackmailing. Because we're such a nice guy. But they're sinners. They are sinners. We are making them pay indulgent. We are tithing them so that this money can go to good things like pilgrimages and building churches. It's totally acceptable. Nice. Very good. Count Werner owes us 50 gold and only has 37, so we'll hold out on him because that's a good amount of cash, I think. The more the merrier. I'm plodding along this lengthy process towards the Vaticano and thinking of comforts I left behind in Marla when I hear my name shouted from the rear. My friend Lothar dashes up to me and explains, "King La Baguette, what luck the weird journey to the same holy site. Would you care for some company on this long, lonely path to the Vatican?" He was joining us anyway, right? Maybe their caravan stopped behind for a little while. Shame on you. We're here to focus on our faith. Yes. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? Easy come, easy go when it comes to friendship in this, man. And look at this. We've already hit level 2 piousness before we've even began the events in Rome. I would love to get tier 4 at some point. Pilgrims flock to Rome from all over the Christian world. And I've walked the holy path. Oh, look at us. My God, they look like they are about to drop the hottest album of 2023. Jesus. Now you can go, child, I hear Bishop Gaston mutter when I enter the church. The pilgrims bows before leaving, and I can see the priest's hand glisten with gold. Oh, here we go again. Indulgences to any pilgrims visiting the Vatican. We can get an indulgence for croissant, which I think is good. Or we can make the Pope like us. The Pope doesn't like us that much. No, let's get... We'll pay the 25 gold and prove that... I mean, the Pope's going to be our neighbor soon. I mean, as soon as we fabricate this claim, after all. Baguette Karling. Yes! He's intelligent. Ooh. Now I need some more delicious French... Oh, somebody said there's a French dessert called... Where is it? Let me find it here. Here, I found the Wikipedia page. I think it's pronounced religieuse. It's a French pastry made from a small shoe pastry case stacked on top of another. The pastry, whose name means none, is supposed to represent the papal mitre. Tell me that isn't the ultimate name for the intelligent descendant of La Baguette. It's got the religious aspect and it's got the delicious French food aspect of it. Very nice. During our pilgrimage to Rome, I can't help but return to the local market. I presume he left a note, you know, before he left. If I have a child that's good, name them this. Or maybe it's just like a standing order, you know? I think that would make sense. The merchant grins at me and proclaims, I have wares, if Lord has coin. Oh, hello. Worldly possessions, how mundane. Absolutely not. We're down to absolutely no stress whatsoever. Everybody said that we were going to really struggle with stress, being ambitious and paranoid. We don't have that problem at all. We're just, like, on it. As I enter the sacred grounds, I find Carlo staring at the altar. Oh my god, Carlo wants to stay behind. Was Carlo good? No, not really. He's always the people. It's always the people we hire for the journey who stays behind, right? Of course, delightful. And I shall make a donation. Holy shit. I think we just hit level 3 piety with this particular pilgrimage. With the position of Caravan Master now vacant, I look to my entourage. We can go for Bauduin, who's very good. Very, very good across the board. Or Arrigo Botticelli. I think we'll stick with the first guy because he's got, I mean, significant skills there. And look at that, we are done. We got up to level 3, like 3 1/4. You can, oh, it's 83 out of 100. Right, well, there you go. You've summed it up a bit better, thank you, than me trying to guess. As our time at the sacred site draws to an end, I am ecstatic that this pilgrimage has been one of, if not the most devoted pilgrimages of all time. Almost. We almost got there, but I'm happy with it. Rome, it's been an honor. We gain only 803, really. I suppose the next journey to Jerusalem is going to be enormous. Let's go then. Wrap this up. Finish the pilgrimage. Now, how old's my man? Because remember when I said he was 40, I wanted to swap him over to theology. He's 38, and we're halfway to getting twice schemed. I'm going to see it through. I think I'll probably be closer to about 45 when we finish this, but that gives him 15 plus years. Especially because through theologian, we could pick, say, medicine focus and go for health boost. Obviously, we're going to pick theology either way, right? But there are some health benefits to going for a learning focus instead. Here we are. As we traverse through the plains, trudging through the mud, we encounter a modest Wayward Shrine. Here lies Saint Livio of... It should be here lies. You lay down a tray. You don't... Blessed son of Sutri. I won't blame them too much. This is Middle Ages Italy. Saint Livio of Latium seems like a local spiritual figure is being patronized in these parts. One not sanctioned by the clergy. We can say cast down this heterodoxy and desecrate a tomb. Alexander's not happy about that. Saint Livio, that has a nice ring to it. Really? If we burn down this not sanctioned shrine, the Pope will be upset about me. Okay. Simultaneously, I've been saying from the start, if the Pope goes off the rails, then our guy should step up and try and stick to orthodox doctrine. Not literally orthodox doctrine, but you know what I mean. I think we cast it down. Fuck the Pope. You're not just allowed to make anybody a saint. You do it through the proper weights and measures. Get that shit out of here. Oh, God. Othon died. Well, thank you, Othon. Good work. Our journey is violently interrupted by the sound of tearing flesh and gnashing jaws. The desperate cries of a man about to meet his end. It's wolves. My blade is wedged between the beast's jaws, but the grip is beginning to falter. Help him, Alberic. If we don't, Oddone Orsini will die. This man needs my help, or we just leave him to die. Oh, God. Obviously, we've got to try and help him, right? This man deserves my help. 46% chance we succeed and gain him as a courtier and some prestige. 53% chance he dies and we get wounded by the wolf. We were mauled. Scratched us right across the face. Good work. Hey, my Caravan Master found a safe shortcut. Oh, 7 days it's cut down. Very nice. Oh, no. Right, we are in Pisa proper. This is where things are going to get very dangerous because we've made a lot of enemies here. Teaming with all manner of wildlife, Albrecht and I agree that Pisa would be a splendid place to hunt. As he spots the rabbit, he grins. What would you say to a friendly wager, acquaintance? Whoever strikes the pristine fellow with an arrow wins. 53% chance. We get 50 gold after shooting the rabbit flawlessly. Or 46% chance we have to pay him 50 gold. Or we don't have time for this. This is not what the pilgrimage is about. This man sent his own friend away because it's a pilgrimage, right? No, absolutely not. Oh, God. And they're quarreling again. Okay, fight it out. 71% chance Hildebert wins. Oh, Hildebert did win. I read that a little too fast. The road has gotten incredibly hilly. It's called the Alps, my friend. We could rest here because Bauduin wants to rest. Is that it? You know what? Let's do it. Kindness is a virtue. It's not, but we can try it. And he's wounded. Oh, shit. Even more so, he's got an infected wound. Oh, man. Even after we rested as well. Another Wayward Shrine. Spend several days in prayer. Look, going back from a pilgrimage is, I would say, as important as going on the pilgrimage in the first place. And here we are, home sweet home. We visited the capital of the Kingdom of Pisa. Hey, look at that. That's cool. That actually gave us a bonus. 200 learning lifestyle experience and 4 trait experience. Wait, our county is the capital of Pisa. Hilarious. Well, here we are then. It's good to be home. Very nice. And how are we doing on the Wanderer trait at this point? We've actually got up to Wanderer level 1. That's good. Seasoned, we are miles behind. So, we need a new steward. So, we're going to throw in... Oh, God. My knight. Okay, fair enough. Best thing we've got going. How are we doing on that claim fabrication? Oh, my God, it's taking forever. 4 years? Archbishop Dimebert, what are you doing? Okay, we should really have a feast. Because if you remember... Even though temperance is a virtue. Oh, God, temperance is a virtue, isn't it? We got a pop-up yesterday saying that he had malnutrition. Honestly, I think I'm just going to stick with it. Werner, give us some money. Who else we got here? Mayor Folkard, give me some money. We got to wait a little bit more on that one. We can declare war on King Philippe. I'm not going to be doing that one. Doge Tedice expects a council position. He is not going to be a powerful vassal for much longer. And we can ask for more claims from the Pope, eh? You got one on the Duchy of Pisa, because that would be nice. Nordgau, Swabia, Tyrolese, Franconia. Nothing of value has been found. Okay, never mind. Designating a selfless regent may help your son and heir Croissant if you die too early. Oh, well, she is selfless. She's got very high opinion of me. And, of course, she isn't going to take power away from me, because when La Baguette dies... Sorry, I should be calling him in the third person here. When La Baguette dies, it's her son that takes over, Croissant. So I think we'll see it through. We'll see it through, that's fine. So you're being educated in intrigue, of course. What about Profiterole? Because she's got a lot of potential here. She hasn't had the event yet to give her a first trait. Man, if only we could get Religious on the throne instead. Oh, he's so good. He might just make a good counselor. Maybe we educate him in learning or something like that and make him the Archbishop of the Round, give him a temple. That would be quite nice, especially with a name like that. Oh, there we go. There is simply just a gain weight option. Instead of having a decadent, greedy feast, we could just do it for purely health reasons. I think that's a good idea. We don't need to worry about any sort of stress whatsoever. Man, we're doing pretty well. I have turned back on Search for Caravan Master because they always end up being pretty good. And for 50 gold for a character that generally has like 20 plus in their stats, I think I'm happy to go for it. So we could go for Rambo de Chateauneuf, who, it's not quite right, but good enough. Chaste is a virtue. He's also content and diligent, all of which are very good, aren't they? What's the other guy like? We did need a better steward, so I think I'll go with that. He's only 15 gold. And our abduction. Our abduction. The mother of Duchess Ines is a lustful, arbitrary woman. Let's take a prisoner, ransom him out. Hey? What? Oh! Well, that was a fucking plot twist. Oh my god, Count La Baguette of Pisa has found Christ's embrace at the age of 39. He died from his wounds. Are you actually shitting me? The wolf that bit him on the pilgrimage killed him. Oh, bollocks. Wow. Okay, this has gone from comfortable and weird to difficult, lemon difficult. Bloody hell. Okay, fine. Oh, shit, that sucks. That kind of sucks. But here we are. King Croissant of Pisa. This is you. We are a gambler. An unpredictable gambler. Oh, maybe he's inherited a little bit of his father's madness there. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, no. Look at his memories. My grandmother drowned. My grandfather, William the Conqueror. This is kind of a cool character, though. To be a descendant of William the Conqueror is kind of fun. Died from eating poisonous plants. He became friends with Raoul. Became friends with his queen mother. Oh, that's good, because she's, of course, the regent right now. La Baguette died from his wounds, and I became the king of Pisa. Shit. Wow, okay, so here we are then, huh? Fuck, we've got to be so careful because we are very weak. You could potentially negotiate an alliance with your uncle. Not yet, we can't. The Archbishop doesn't endorse us, and more importantly, Doge Tedice of Pisa will be riled up. We can get an alliance with the King of England. Well, that's something. We can also get an alliance with Duke Hugh of East Anglia. So this is good. House Normandy still have our back, which is quite good to know. Shit. Nightmare scenario. Absolutely nightmare scenario. The kid's a pilgrim, though. Maybe he could just carry on in his father's footsteps. He's an unpredictable man whose only ties to this world so far are his pilgrimage nature and the fact that he's rowdy. Oh. And we were being educated in intrigue. He really is just a chip off the old block. From La Baguette to Croissant, overnight. This is a difficult situation. I'm actually going to leave it here for today, so that I can get a little bit of input from you folks in the comments section. Where do we take this character? What would we do? We've got a blank slate that we can drive in any direction. We can let him develop naturally, or perhaps the ghost of La Baguette guides him, steadies his way a little bit, or perhaps unsteadies his way. Might be a little more literal, given that he's unpredictable. What do you think? It just goes to show that maybe if you become too pious, the Lord will take you to heaven earlier than you should be. And that's my headcanon, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for watching. What a fucking mess.